Good day. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is well. I am just getting my shit together. It is most certainly not right so far. Hopefully this goes away before I have to go back to work. I'm sure it will, but anyway, good afternoon. Good afternoon, or I guess it's for everybody now, depending where you're at. Anyway, new year. Kind of decided that what I'm going to do is every time I go live, I'm just going to increment a season, like a season episode counter, um, mostly to help me keep track of when I do payouts and donations. So I think I'm going to do it quarterly. So like my season one, for lack of a better way to call it, will go from now until the end of March. I'll then do a payout, do a match, and then I haven't figured out how I'm going to put it out there that I'm submitting the match, but I'll figure that out. But anyway, I'll set aside a stream where I do the payout and do the match, and life should be good at that point. And then we'll start a new season, and ideally we're either on the same game or a new game, but that's the thought. But happy Friday. Let's jump into it. I think when I last went live, which was a couple days ago, I was just getting to the point where I've done all of my first couple of phases. I've got to build the space elevator, but before I do that, I'm going to move all the stuff off of the valley floor up onto what I think is going to be the base for my factory complex, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But anyway, hopefully everyone is having a good day, and we'll continue on with the game. Let me switch my mouse over. All right, I'm trying to decide if I like the camera. So OBS is over here on this screen. Actually, here, let's do this. Yeah, so OBS is on this screen here, and chat is on this screen here. My main camera is right there. Obviously, you can see it because I'm pointing at it, but it's off to my right. Chat's right here. I've got another camera here. That's the one. This is the one I use for work most of the time. That's this one. But I'm trying to figure out if I like this setup. I want to be able to read chat, and I want to act like I'm looking at chat, but my main screen kind of looks like I'm always looking off to the left. But anyway, we'll figure it out. I might move it here, and then just, if I need to look at chat, I'll look to the right and call it a day. All right, so we can disable that guy. But anyway, let's go. We'll continue our game here, and we'll continue to do our thing.
By opting out of Fixmas, you have just made one of the best decisions of your life, and spared us both further suffering. I have noted your cooperation and willingness to prioritize Fix-It and kittens and puppies over yourself. You are now eligible for the Fix-It Forgiveness Program, where I will forgive 5 of your future mistakes.
Ada, you are such a sweetheart. Not really. Alrighty, so let's take a look and see where I'm at. So what I need to do is I need to figure out where this is going to go. And might as well pick up some resources. I'm going to need plates for sure. And I'm going to need concrete for sure. And I think what I'll do is I will start to ramp up concrete production because I'm going to need it. What is this? Un momento, por favor. Freezing rain. Oh, good. Okay, not me. Good. I like no freezing rain. Okay. But anyway, let's. So our goal is to move everything up here. I've got my power situation sorted. I probably should cut some wood while I'm on my way. So that's what we'll do. I think, is it flashlight? What's my be? There we go. Getting dark down here. What are you doing? Am I out of wood? I am out of wood. All right, that's a problem. Okay, I guess I'm gonna grab some here. I think I forgot to grab wood, and I put it all in my stuff up top. Hopefully I have a backlog. And I think I'm going to make a ramp up there whilst I build, because walking around every single time is going to be a big, huge pain in the butt. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm an idiot. That's a phrase you're going to hear quite a lot. As I go through this, I can unload logs from the stuff down here. So that's, yeah, that's a better idea. That is a much better idea. So we're going to go get our logs first. Okay, so I got no fuel in that. I don't need fuel there, so I'm... Alright. So what's going on here? Okay, I've got no fuel. That is, I think, okay. Yo, KB, how are you, sir? Happy New Year back to you. Oh, interesting. Okay. So take a look and see why that didn't fire. Maybe you haven't typed the thing I need you to type. Because I think it should have triggered on that. Anyway, KB, hopefully you're doing well, sir. I assume you're a sir. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you. Alright, let's cut down some trees. There we go. That's what I intended to do. I think I did it where someone, you put KB. Still makes me laugh. See, this one, KB, I'm always gonna win. Yeah. Oh, that still makes me laugh. I think I've decided what I'm gonna do when the mood strikes me and when I have what I think is a good idea. I'm just gonna put random shit to mess with people, because it makes me laugh. And hopefully everyone else will enjoy it also. Alright, how is my production line doing over here while I'm dipping around? What I'm hoping to have happen, yeah, so what I'm hoping to have happen is, oh, that's why. Yeah, my finely tuned plan, I might need to break some shit before I fix it. Okay. Let's get this as good as I can get it for now, and I may have to break some things again. Explains my power problem. Oh, look. Hey, that worked. Awesome. Rome. I just did this. So, and I don't think I needed to see... don't think I needed your help, but I figured out how to make it work. So this is on a timer. So my setup. Light, camera. I've got my network shit here. Crookslack, how are you? Welcome. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. But anyway, let me hit pause real quick. Anyway, OBS here. I've got all of my chat and other things here. I've got the bots running in the background. But yeah, that's the setup. I'm actually, the way my office is set up, I've actually got a TV over here, a couple of bookcases here. And so gaming PC is there. In Rome, I thought of you. Because you see this? This is how monitors are supposed to. Yeah, so you may have to phonetically, um, you may have to phonetically pronounce that just so I get it right. I like to get names right. Anyway, no gap here. Um, but I've got a TV over there. I've got bookcases back there. Yeah, I actually work in this setup too. I don't use this camera. Mostly my main gaming and or work monitor is here. And then everything else. So the reason I'm lurking in a bunch of chats is because I usually have Twitch going on this side. In my network stuff, you can't really see it, but this is the up here is actually the software that lets me monitor my home network. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So can I safely assume that you're from South Africa? That makes sense. And then you're probably right. There probably is no way for me to say it, so I'll stick with what I've got. If it's okay. Krook. Oh, Crew K. Okay. Yeah, that works. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's one of my quirks. If I'm going to try to pronounce someone's name, I try to get it right. Anyway, so I've got that command on a timer roam. So it just enables the camera and then waits. I'm using Mix It Up to do that. Only. I'm actually only using Mix It Up for a couple of things. The rest is still Stream Elements. But I think anytime I want to interact with something locally, I'm using Mix It Up for that. So it's funny. I actually have a good friend that. Oh God, this is from the late 1990s, early 2000s. She's been over in the States since then. That was my first exposure to South Africans, and I've actually, every single one I've met, I've loved. They're fantastic. And I think I've seen you around, so you're fantastic too. All right, let's go do some stuff here. All right. Yeah, I know. Same here. Try to hang out with good people, except Rome. I hang out with him in spite of his many poor monitor choices. Love you, Rome. All right, so I need to get all of that up and running. I don't think I actually need all of that wood in my inventory, so. Yes. All right. And I'm finding that my choice of ramping is not up to snuff. All right, so that's wood there. Okay, there. If I do that, it gets nope. One of them lets me store all of. Okay, let me sort. There we go. Sort. Got it. How are we doing production-wise? That is stuck. Why is that? No, it's not really stuck. Why is that idle? Okay, I'm expecting wood. Did I mistakenly? No, it's good. Okay. Okay, this is what might be. Okay, this is a problem. I think what we're gonna do. Okay, that's my problem. Yeah. You know what we're gonna do? This is a Abyss overthinks things situation. So instead of Abyss overthinking things, we're just gonna do this. My goal is to just overload things. And then while that's here, I can do this. Because all of my wood production should be backed up. Yeah, that's what we want. And that way I just let it sit and it just runs. That's the goal. I think putting that splitter in there was me trying to just overthink shit. And I don't need to do that. Alright, so how are we doing on production? Yeah, there's something going on. So I need to start dismantling things. That's what I need to do. Yeah, I know, it's been known to happen. I can, I admit, overcomplicate things. So let's start yeah, let's start dismantling our production. And then we can run up and start to put it back together. That'll also take care of our power situation. So we're going to start up here at this. And we're going to rethink how we do this too. So I've now unlocked what I need to. All right, so here we go. We'll just start dismantling shit as we can. I'm going to leave the power, though, until I have a better way to do it. So all of this stuff needs to go up top. The storage is the only thing I'm going to leave down here for now. Is dirt even here? Because, you know, I'm very much a fan of giving dirt a hard time. Boston guys be like that. We're doing an inventory. I am way too full. All right. Yeah, I know, right? Shots fired. See, I think I've known Dirt long enough to just understand and accept that he enjoys the attention. Alright, so max consumption. I feel like I'm missing something here. I should be producing 120, so did I mistakenly disconnect power somewhere? Maybe? No, that should work. That should work. Alright, I'm gonna let that go. So let us... Yeah, so I'm gonna put some storage up top. Because otherwise, this is gonna get real ugly real quick. So while I'm thinking about it, let me... I can build a ramp. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Can I get this tree? Nope. I think that tree is forever buried in there. Yeah. I'm at that stage in Diablo Rome where I'm just farming for mythics. Okay. Much space, fine. So I have to just take a break. Alright, so I can't pick up leaves, that's fine. I think what I might need to do, in the interest of overthinking things, alright, the leaves in there. Do I have wood? No. Okay, so we're gonna plop down. Gonna plop down some storage. That's in organization storage container. And right now, I'm just gonna dump anything in here that I don't need at the moment. Okay. Awesome. Always play with the kiddos. All right. I think I can get rid of those. 'Cause I'm not doing that event just yet. All right. I think I can top load this. Yeah, we're just going to break things. Yeah, we're going to top load. Okay, that's up. That's up. That's okay. That's topped off. Good. All right. So I think, okay, we're good on power. That is all fine. That is A-okay. So let's build a ramp down so I'm not having to run down every time. Oh, stop it. Foundations. Okay, you're going to be that way. All right, so... Okay, is that how... No, that's not how it works. That's how that works. And I need to do this on Zoop. Yep, okay. Fine. And now we're going to... Yep. No. I guess we're going to go up there then. Yeah. Let's get rid of that guy. That guy. Oh, that's tedious. That is very tedious. All right, so that's good. I think what I can do then is I can get this positioned here. Nope, that's not what I can do. We're going to get it here. And then we're going to go down that way. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Q again. Is there another way to zoom this? No. There was a way I could do that. There is. That's it. Right there. Okay. Is this what I needed? I think it might be. Yes, it is. Shortcut achieved. All right. And that... Yes, I definitely think Roman would be distracted by cheeks, for sure. Yeah, so that can be my entry point for that production line. So I had to figure out where and how I'm going to put together. Eventually I'll make this look realistic and have it be supported, but for now it just needs to be functional. Alright, so I've got copper taken care of. I won't need copper wires for a bit. Let's do... How's my inventory looking? It's a little better. Alright, we're gonna get this one dismantled also. I don't think I have smart... Yeah, what's not to like about butts? Now, I won't say that I like all of them. Some of them I definitely do not like. But those are few and far between. Alright, so we got that. I can dismantle the workshop. And... You know what? I think I'm just going to dismantle this too. I don't think I care at this point if it shuts things down. Okay, can I take everything out of there? I don't need to yet. Okay. That's how I do it. Good, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dismantle all of, or not dismantle, but get rid of all this excess that I can just get back. Give myself a little extra room. That way I can dismantle that. What do I have in here that I don't need? A lot. Okay. So we're going to just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now, there's a certain bit of inventory management that it's kind of a pain. Okay, I can get rid of the gifts because I'm not doing the event, at least not this time. I'm sure there's a hotkey that I'm just not clicking. That's okay. Alright, so I want to keep all of that, at least for now. And let's... That one's good. Yeah, let's start dismantling this too, because eventually... We've got to move it anyway, so it doesn't matter. We just don't need to dismantle the storage just yet. Alright. Should give me more than enough building materials, and then I can start dismantling all the power. Alright. Okay, we are good for now. What's in here? Okay, all of that's fine. Now, we head back up and we start to put together our factories again. And then we're going to be smart about our factories and try to maximize their output up front. Yeah, I got to build a space elevator. Not ready for that yet. Okay, so we got to zoop ourselves floors. Should I, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is... That's 5 concrete, 2 plates. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter, so I'll just standardize on the 4s. I think that's what I did before. How do we want to do this? Okay, so concrete is... Actually, I better check something for... Yeah. This is gonna be our concrete production line. That's what we're gonna do. So we need to put down... So the way I did this before, okay. So the way I did this before is everything went into a storage container first. That way, if I had an issue, there was a buffer. Most of the time it was empty, Actually, no, I don't need to put the storage container first. So, we're not going to do that. All right, so I got the miner. For concrete, I don't need... Yeah, we'll do another ramp on the other side. So I think I can get concrete up if I come this side. J94, how are you, sir? Welcome. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Hold up. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Why didn't my auto shout out work for Rome? Wow, have I actually streamed 7 times? Thanks for the 7 stream streak, Jay. Let me find out. I gotta look at something real quick because seeing that just reminded me that Mr. Rome should have had an auto shout out. Oh, eh. Uh, don't look. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. So Rome, I'm sorry. I thought I did one for you. I went through the list I don't know how many times. Okay, yep. Yep, all right, so I need that. Nothing like a little live troubleshooting, right? Uh, well, you know what? I don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give it to you anyway because you're totally worth it. I just thought I did it. I think it's that. Chat. Auto raid chat. No. No, not auto. Not okay. I'm an idiot. Not auto raid shout out. Oh, shout out. Hey. There we go. Okay, Rome. I got you now. No, I haven't done that yet, KB. Like I said, I will always win. Maybe not. I think maybe I'll come up with a way to get it in there. Yeah, Rome is a big deal. Uh, Rome is a very big deal. All right, let me get that switch back there. But Jay, thank you. Hopefully you and Queenie are having a good evening. All right, I need to... Nah. Actually, you know what, Rome? You are the reason... Yeah, I need a little space there. Okay. Well, I think if you're not a dad... Well, I think every dad has that dad bod. Okay. Wait a minute. What the hell did I do? I put the smelter here. That's what. I don't need a smelter. I want a constructor. Yeah, actually that, and you know, real talk, I feel like I am genuinely a better person for meeting most of you. So there is that. I mean, most of the internet is a stinking cesspool, but this particular part of it is decidedly not. All right, so oh, Jay, I know, man. I know. It does. It's okay for grown men to say they love other grown men platonically, unless your name is Rome or Jay. All right, what was I doing before I got distracted? Okay, let's rebuild this and repoint it so it's not wasteful. Just facts. That is damn right. All right, we're gonna. Okay. Production minor. You know what? Maybe I can do this so it's aesthetically pleasing. Now I gotta. What I'm trying to do here is there's a way to do micro. Nope, that's not it. Not lock hologram sample building. Scroll up, scroll down. Okay, that'll work. And then we. Oh, what did I? Oh dear God. So if I hold the Alt key down, it changes my shift wheel, and I was like, wait a minute, where the hell did all my quick hotkeys go? I think I want to go. I go this way. Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is not my favorite. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh no, that's the good one. That is the good command. How am I going to do this? Because it's kind of steep. Yeah, I don't care. Default straight curve. Actually, you know what? So I need the ramp. I don't need this. Yeah. All right, so we want that straight, but we want it. Okay. Fault. Yeah. I like that better. Why won't you let me climb? This really needs a mantle. I'm going to say that I don't know how many times between now and... Okay, so... I don't want to dismantle. I want to do that. And then that. And that. And then I want... I'm not quite ready to do Mark II lifts anyway. All right, I'm going to do that from the top. Oh, that's ugly. Get that out of there. Try that again. 3. Yeah. Then we're going to do Mark I lift. Hopefully I can see it from down there. That'll help. Yeah. Can I get that a little higher? Yeah, I can. Mark I lift. It's literally where I just had it. God damn it. I swear I've done this before. Okay, that might be better. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Okay, that's pretty okay. I want this straight. Yeah. Okay. We want that there. And then we want to do a lift again. I think that's fine. No, it's not fine. I need to go one higher. Q. Yeah, I know, right? It's the joy and pain of this game. No lie. My belt is too steep. Is that right? Yeah, no, it needs to be. Okay. And I'm sure I'm going to rebuild this 4 or 5 more times. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we'll put a pole here. We'll get this going again. I'm hoping I can do this from here. That would be lovely. Now, what I'm hoping to see... Okay, it's green down there. Why don't I see... Okay, there it comes. Okay, that's good. That is good. All right, so now I need to get the rest of this. This needs to go back into storage. And as you can see, my plan earlier is that this is at full capacity, they're full, and everything just backs up, and it will continue generating power as long as I've got raw materials in there. Ictos, how are you? Hopefully you're well, sir. It's kind of late for you. Well, no, you're a night owl, so I guess it's not too late for you, probably. Yeah, it's going to be 9 o'clock? Maybe 10? All right. Anyway, this is going. That's what we need. So let me go down and start to dismantle some of this other crap. And then I can get this guy moved. I need to get some of this crap. Yeah, 10 p.m. Hopefully you have some fun plans. Hopefully if I remember correctly, Diablo 4 is what you've been playing, right? With our friend Sunny. There we go. See that there. Yeah, it's good to see you. So I don't know if you know Rome 5309 here in chat, Ictos. He's also, well, not right now because he's frustrated, but he's been playing PoE 2 as well. I tried it. I was telling him earlier. I tried it earlier, but I have some sort of mental block. It took me too long to figure out how to just do the controls. and then, like, you know what? I don't need this frustration right now, and did something else. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, what am I doing? I need to get all this copper elsewhere. And then I need to get... Now, I think what I might do is start this in reverse. Because I think I'd... Wherever I put the space elevator, I want to have storage close to it. All right. Just need to get this stuff moved. What do I got in there? That's all wire. Okay, you know what? That's one storage bin out of the way. What's in this guy? That I'm not going to carry just yet. Can I... Do I have enough room? I do. All right, that means I can get really tricky. Drain this guy off. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run this guy and to a spot where I can do a splitter, and then I'm going to... No, like... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, yep. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put a... did I ever fix these? Let's look. Okay, conveyor. Okay, I want the merger on 6 and the 7. Oops. Merger 6, 7. Okay. So if I hit 6 right here, I can do that, and then I can do, and by that I mean this. And then I can take this guy and go there. And what's going to happen is it's just going to get, once that's drained out, I can just dismantle it. That's how I'll do the rest of them. That is how I get, that's how I get the stuff that I've already gotten and don't dump it. And then there's a bunch of stuff I can just put in this storage unit. No, I'll keep the iron. What can I put in there? Put that in there for now. I'll come back and get it later. Those I'll keep. I don't need this yet. Don't need that yet. I don't need that. Or the Nobelisk. Eventually I'll need those power cores, but not today. Yeah, Jay, you seem to go really a lot faster than I did, is what I recall. Yeah, it's so fun. I end up talking to myself a lot when I play it. But yeah, my whole intent is to just make this whole area my main factory. And then avoid spaghetti as much as possible. Which way is that? I don't know if I'm going to go up there for a while. That place is scary. So for now... Yeah, that's good for power for now. But we're going to zoop a whole bunch of shit this way. See how far this gets us. There's no reason for me to go all the way down. Alright, so I'm going to put a ramp down there. Foundations, ramp, levers. Yes, I know it's not pretty. There quite a bit, Ictos. Especially with the 1.1 update, from what I recall, added quite a few quality of life things. I played a lot prior to 1.0, but I was playing other things once it went live. Well, I said avoid, not, you know, not do it at all. I'm sure I'm gonna have to at some point, but I'm hoping to plan a little better this time. We'll see if my plan meets reality. All right, so we got a ramp. That's all fine. I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna zoop some things down like so. No. How do I zoop the other way? Yeah. Oops. Well, that'll work. Well, yeah, it usually does, but again, I'm trying to avoid it. That's the goal. If I can avoid it, at least I can say that I avoided it. Alright. Let's get rid of you, Mr. Tree. And then let's... That isn't what I wanted to do. Okay, so... I would like this to look somewhat realistic. There we go. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm hoping to have happen. And while I'm here, I can reorient this guy so it doesn't look like shite. Production. Suppose I should actually look and make sure. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Nope, I want to go like so. Yeah. 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 I am. We'll see how. We'll see how successful I am. And how did I get that out of line? I just want you to be straight. And then I can do. I'm gonna have to do some power poles while I'm at it too, but let's not overthink it just yet. No. That is not gonna work. Alright, so we want elevators. Never frickin' fails. So the question is, do I care about clipping? Not really. All right, so DJ. So yeah, I need to put a timer on that. But anyway, DJ. So my setup, main game screen, work screen, primary camera here, secondary camera here. I use that camera mostly for work. Um, I have my OBS here. You can probably see it. My network monitoring and music here. Got chat over here. That way it looks at least like I'm looking at you. While I'm playing, I've got basically anything that has to do with chat or anything that goes on in chat happens there. And then I don't remember what I have the timer for. But DJ, when this is over, wait, hold on. Can you see the fact that I'm wearing pants? Hold on. Yes, I'm wearing pants. But they're sweatpants, so they don't really count. Or it could just be the fleshy gray tone of my skin. Oh crap, and I missed ads. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna snooze for just a second. But anyway, that's a setup. And yes, I'm facing towards my closet. I've got a TV over here. I've got bookcases back here. The windows are right here, and they look out over the valley, which is beautiful. So I want to keep that open. I am considering reorganizing a bit. I also don't like having my back to the door. It's just a thing, but this room isn't quite configured properly. I'd rather have my desk pointing that way, but then my view would be behind me, and it would be hard to light well. So that's the deal. But DJ, when this goes away, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to type 69 in chat. So I need to see if it works. I was gonna just put it there, but I figure you'll enjoy it. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, DJ, when you get a chance, please type in 69 because I want to make sure I did it properly. And I don't have a timer on it.
No way.
Shit.
Look, we know how you feel. We didn't believe it either when we were you. And we said what we are saying right now. Okay, wait. If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
Okay, so don't. I'm learning Mix It Up, and Hacksboy typing it in. It wasn't supposed to work. It wasn't supposed to work for Hacksboy, and it did. But DJ, I thought of you. I was thinking of you yesterday. And that's, free time is a problem because I start doing weird shit, as some of you know. So that was one of the weird things.
No way.
And now I need to put a timer on it.
Look,
Awesome.
we know how you feel. We didn't believe it either when we were you. And we said what we are saying right now. Okay, wait. If you guys are really us,
I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it.
what
I'll bask
number
in
are we
it.
thinking of? 69, dudes!
All right. So. You should. Just get him the audio. Or if you can get the whole thing into Blurp, you should be able to do that. And DJ, I'm sure you can do it yourself, but if you want, I've got the clip. I can just export the audio for you. If you want. Let me know. But actually, 1 second. Yeah, I don't think you have to convince him too much. But why, for the life of me, did that not... I thought I put it as... command. It is... conditional. Oh my god. So I now know why it didn't work, because I can't type. Anybody but DJ, can you just type in 69? It doesn't have to have a exclamation point in front of it, because that should have fixed it. Because
No way. No way.
Yes
way, Ted! Look, we know how you feel. We didn't believe it either when we were you, and we said what we are saying right now. Okay, wait.
all right.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
All right. All right, I gotta fix that. But for now, I'm going to. All right. There. I gotta fix that later. It's only supposed to work when DJ typed in 69 for any reason. Okay. All right. Enough idle hands. Let me switch back here. And I'm guessing I got distracted, and he is. He definitely is. And it follows him wherever he goes. That's the best part. All right. I think for right now, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, I'm going to hit pause. Or I'm not going to hit pause. I'm going to run ads real quick. And I'll save the game. I'm just going to literally stand here.
Magic is impressive, but now Minsk leads. Swords for everyone.
Pascaroni. Now I got to turn myself off of my laptop over here. Pascaroni, thanks for the raid, my friend. It seems like you get to pay me back now. Welcome. It did auto shout out. That is so cool. Okay. Yeah, so I got it did the raid and the shout out. Hotbug, hi, how are you? Hopefully everyone had a good time in past chat with the fork knife. Yes, no, I did
Make way, villainy. Hero coming through.
Deskbound, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So what we're doing, actually,
Make way, villainy. Hero
Carnifex,
coming
thank you.
through.
Thanks for the follow. DT, thank you for the follow. I know it hasn't played yet.
Make way,
There it
villainy.
goes.
Hero coming through.
Thank you for the raid. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Happy New Year, Carnifex. Hopefully you and Schmish and everyone had a good time over there. I'm gonna make an announcement, and I don't think I've done it in, I know past, because it's kind of has intimated that I've got something going on, and I do. So what I am doing, and you're gonna see chat messages pop up, not right now, but they'll eventually pop up. So I'm gonna start streaming on a regular schedule. I am donating anything that I make, so subs, bits, donations, anything that I make from Twitch is going to go be donated to charity, Games for Love. I've got some assets that'll turn on eventually. I'm going to do the donations quarterly.
Make way, villainy. Hero coming through.
Rebel, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's the plan.
We do good things here. All will remember the heroes that are Minsk, and Boo, and you.
DJ, thank you
Boo
for
must have
continuing
his
the
exercise,
sub.
lest he bite us all in hard-to-reach places.
And Pascaroni, thank you for gifting 14 subs. Thanks, dude. The kids will appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry, not gifting 14 subs. I think that's 14. Wait, is that, what is? No, thanks for 14 months. Not gifting 14 subs. Good Lord. Thank you for 14 months, my friend.
We do good things here. All will remember the heroes that are Minsk, and Boo, and you.
All right, where are my alerts behind? Anyway, Ictos, thank you also for continuing the subs. I'm still trying to figure out, like visually, I need to be able to see. Okay, it's green. Anyway, okay, resubs are gold. Got it. But anyway, thank you, my friend. But yeah. So anything that I make here, so um, any income is going to get donated to Games for Love. The twist I have is that I'm going to match any donation, any funds that are made, or maybe any income. I'm going to match it up to a certain amount. And I don't know what that amount is. I'll probably start with a decently
When making a
sized.
glorious egg dish of goodness, I understand some eggs must be
Nice.
broken. But actions such as this are simply deplorable.
Okay, Rome, thank you for the 5 gifted, my friend. Um, it'll all go to help kids be kids. It's going to be awesome. The other twist is that I will. Oh, shoot. Nope, I'm going to snooze. That'll be all my snoozes for now. I want to get this part out before I run the ads. Um, is I will. And wow, level 3 hype train. Thank you so much. That is freaking awesome. I will. So I'll match it. I'm gonna do it quarterly. That's why I'm doing like the season 1, episode 1 thing. So every stream will count up. When I do the donation, I'll do a single stream that where I do that because I want to
Put that in
be.
your bank and spank it. I am so sorry I just said that.
Damn it, DJ! I just thought of that. You just heard my friend Soccer Chick. I put that in there for her. She said that to me in chat one day, in her chat, and I had to save it. I was surprised to actually hear it when she's not here. But thank you for the 16 bits. Okay. That, yeah. She's gonna love it and she'll kill me. Both ways. The I'll do it. I'll do the donations quarterly, and we'll see how much we can make. Now I know Rome's on a hiatus. That's a-okay. He still gets the credit. He's the reason that I found out about the charity, and he and I talked about partnering up. So there is we've got a team on Tiltify. You'll see the links pop up in chat at some point. Although I should probably look because I haven't seen them yet. But anyway, there's donation links if you decide to do it. But the real kick is the note. Awesome, Pascaroni. Thank you so much. And I haven't mentioned that you're doing anything to anyone yet. But oh, did they? Okay, cool. Okay. See ya, Pask. Go take care of yourself, buddy. And I will. I'll hopefully chat with you later this evening. But anyway, that's the shtick. The other thing, and you'll see the note from Triple G up above in chat. He has been doing this thing called Club First. You've probably seen other people do it. I know, like, Damn It to Hell was doing it. There's a few others, and I like the idea. So St. Jude, he's doing it all this for St. Jude, and he just has an ongoing donation campaign when something funny happens, or something happens while he's in Tarkov, as an example, like his first death. He'll pop over to his screen, he'll talk about it. So that's kind of the thing I'm going to do. I'll have probably just the donation bar and things, but it's not something I'm going to talk about until that thing happens. So like the first time I run out of power, or I blow my power grid in this game, is when I'll talk about it, and then I'll just let it go. And like, oh, so it'll be a annual, year-long program that we'll do, and we'll see how much we can donate to Games for Love. So anyway, that's the spiel. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raid. Thank you everyone for coming by. But that's the idea that I had, and we'll see how far we can take it. And then if it works out, cool. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run the ads now because I've snoozed them all I can, and I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, and I'll be right back. So thank you guys. All right, I'm back. I got up, stretched a little bit. Choo-choo. Oh, you know what? That was probably bad form. Okay, so I don't know how street people do this all the time. There is so much crap going on, keeping track of it all. I'm generally capable of keeping track of a whole bunch of things. I love the hype train emotes, but anyway, thank you guys so much. But I just went ahead and saved the game. So I figure after every game, I'll just save it. That way, if we need to go back and look at something, we can. That is so cool. I do generally appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out. In terms of schedule, I think what I'm going to do, I just need to, oh, hey, there's the goals. And just note that I had to seed the pot a little bit, mostly to test that my alerts worked. So you can kind of see that right there. If you decide you want to donate, that's a QR code. I might as well just leave it up for now. And I'm working on a charity screen, but I want to make sure that I have all the right assets and get. That is not true, Jay. Rome, what are you having for food? I haven't eaten yet. Actually, I take that back. I had breakfast, but I had it late. Nice. We had so last night we played board games with my youngest kid. We played a game called King of Tokyo, which actually, if you guys get a chance, that one is pretty cool. But it's for I think 2 to 6 players. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm very hungry. Desk bound. Yeah, that is true. I think it's just practice. It's like anything else. You do something for 10,000 hours, you're automatically an expert. But yeah, that sounds amazing. The chowder. Now, is it New England chowder, Rome, or is it actual chowder? Not that red stuff. Although I like the red stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I actually like it better, to be honest. But I know where I know where you grew up, so I have to give you crap. What was I saying? Oh yeah, board games. King of Tokyo, 4 to 6 players. Is basically what I remember is the game Rampage from when I was a kid in the arcade, where your goal is to you bunch of monsters destroy the city and you're fighting. The monsters don't fight each other. In this King of Tokyo, you fight each other. But it's pretty interesting concept, easy to pick up, easy to master. There's a few expansions for it, but my son's very much into board games and he's been enjoying those. And then we played a game called Fire Tower, which where I live, there's a lot of potential fires that happen. So it was a little bit freaky, to be honest. That's not running because I don't have power. But we did those last night, but the reason I was bringing it up is we had Costco hot dogs and yeah, Costco dogs and Italian sausages. It does not look like Tekken. Almo, how are you, buddy? You can help me fix that. Now, Almo, I think I need to just say that you might be the reason that I'm playing this game. Between you and Axe Boy. You had to test the which thingy? Did I miss something? Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, it's a serotonin booster from, was it serotonin? Yeah. I enjoy it very much. So I think I'm gonna try. So Almo, you caught me mid rework. So I started off down below I'm not going to stay there. I'm not going to stay there, but I'm in the midst of retooling, and I'm planning on covering up this entire valley. I think when I was watching you play down here, I realized that there's a lot more open area than where I was, and if I just elevate a little bit, that'll make my life easier. All right, so I've got that. I need more power. Why did that fire? What? Hold on. What? Rome, what are you saying? Which thing do you love me for? That shouldn't have fired unless someone typed in KB. Okay. Yet another thing to fix later. All right, we'll just continue doing power poles. That's the keeping track of things. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, this'll work. There we go. Yeah. Well, and Almo, you know, the valley stuff, I got tired of trying to dodge crap. Like, not dodge it, but you know what I mean? Try to work around stuff. Like, my whole thing in the other area that I started in, I was trying to do it, I was trying to do it in such a way that I followed the contours of the land. Like, I was near a lake, it was really pretty, and like, I don't have enough room. And I covered it all up, and it made things a lot easier. So I'm just gonna cover shit up. Where I can't cover something up like that mountain over there, I won't. All right, so let's get this connected to our grid. That's the next thing. While I'm thinking about it, we'll just try to line this up good. Or good. I know my English. Wait, are you somehow implying that my my choices are questionable? That's what I'm hearing. All right. I mean, I don't disagree with you. That's true. All right, we'll get that going. Yeah. Now I just have to figure out how I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna leave the power there. I'll take that out when I. No, I still have it installed. I just between family and everything else. Every time I see you on, I can't commit to any time to play, unfortunately. And I'm trying to get this whole charity thing going. So, no, yes, we will definitely play. I enjoy it very much. But okay, so what am I doing here? Got that where I need it to be. I can get down there. It's not pretty, but I'm not worried about pretty just yet. So what I need to do is get that crap up here and get my production going. So I need concrete. So, yeah, okay. All right, have fun, Almo. I need okay, so I need to get concrete going right now, like right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to just go that way. Raven! How are you, Raven? Oh, good. Auto shout out for Raven worked just fine. Excellent. All right, so I need to build... the constructor. Wait a minute. This is copper. Oh, that's good, Raven. So we're playing a game called Satisfactory, which is incredibly fun. I just realized that I totally haven't set up any storage, so let's do that right now. But anyway, it's a game called Satisfactory. It's essentially a factory simulator, but I don't know if you know people who are wired to solve problems and they get a big serotonin hit from doing it. But you do know one at least because it's me. So I find this one really, really interesting to play because it's nothing about sometimes. Is he not like that? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I enjoy it very much for this reason. Yeah. Almo, I think, is the reason I'm playing it. Almo and Axeboy, who's also in chat, turned me on to it. I think I had it for a while. I just didn't touch it, but I watched them do it, and I'm like, I was immediately intrigued. Because sometimes professionally I don't get to solve problems quickly. And I find it helpful to be able to do that. All right. So I need to get concrete going. I've got enough to continue to build, but I'm going to need to get more in storage. So we're just going to get that sorted right now. The best part about this is I can just do this. Oh, give Liv a big hug for me, please. Jay. Wait, did I? Oh, this backwards. Let's try this again and actually have my storage go the right way. Yeah. Always point to the orange bit. Okay, and then now... Okay, now we're golden. Now, do I have enough? Alright, so here's one of the interesting things. So, I'm just realizing something. It's going to take forever to drain that... storage thing down here. I'm going to see if I can upgrade my belts. You can upgrade belts and things without rebuilding them, which is very nice. So I'm gonna I'll upgrade that for now too. And at the very least, what this will do, I need to go back and make sure. I don't remember what. I don't have any power problems just yet. All right, that's good. Rebuilt up? No. All right. So the one thing, Raven, if you do decide to give this a whirl, it is very much. You've got a lot of shit to keep track of, and it can get exceptionally overwhelming. I'm trying not to let that happen to me this time. But we'll see how that goes. But my goal here is that... yeah, that is true. That is true. But for example, at some point what's going to happen is something's going to break, and I'm not going to know why, and I have to go figure it out, which is fun. I find that fun. But yeah, Raven, if you give it a shot, it is a hoot. All right, so that's raw material. Yeah. What was I doing? let's get that out there. Yeah, okay, so what I need to do, I need to get to a point where I can get my production at least back to what it was like before. So that's what we're gonna do. Because I find that I'm gonna run out of things that I need and I don't have a way to rebuild them just yet. Okay, so I've got that there. Alright, so I've got copper coming to a smelter, or ready for a smelter, I should say. So that's what I'll build next. Production smelter. All right, and yeah, white stuff at the orange. That's straight. I should be able to, when I'm not standing in it, do that. And we're gonna put a power. Power that guy up. We want copper bars. Or copper ingots. All right. That one's ready to go. That means this. For my copper ingots, I need. I need to remember what this. Okay, that's 30 per minute. And I'm gonna need wire. Yeah. So we're gonna be smart and do another constructor here. And then we're gonna put a splitter. Nope, that's a merger. So just in case, if you're keeping track, what I'm doing here is this outputs 30 ingots per minute. This only makes wire, or it only accepts 15 per minute. So I want to be efficient with my output. So where's the power on this? Okay, it's right there. So. Oops, no, not that. Thanks for the lurk, Raven. All right, so we got both of these outputting 50, or so this will be 60 wire. Is that what I need right now? Let's just look real quick. What do I need to build the space elevator? Okay, so I don't need cable just yet, but I need plates and rods. And concrete. That is fine. So this is just going to go to storage for now. We're going to extend out this way. Like that much. And what I'm doing, this is a feature called Zoop. It just makes building easier. Okay, I'm out of plates. That is fine. So I think I'm gonna have to go down. Let's just get this into storage for now. So my storage unit, hopefully I've got enough. Yeah, no worries, Deskbound. I'll try to explain anything that I can. So if you have a question and you're interested in playing, if I don't remember, I'll figure it out. And there's a few other folks that are playing that may remember as well. But yeah, I'll explain what I can for sure. But like Almo was saying earlier, it's very much a go at your own pace. So you don't really have to fix anything. there's only a few spots in the game where you're truly in danger. The biggest danger is honestly falling. Um, that's the only thing. Okay, so we're just gonna get this in storage for now. All right, so, and again, it's just, all I'm gonna do is try to be efficient with stuff coming in. Once you build something, it generally just runs. Yeah, very true. What Almost said is actually is very, very true. In fact, what I used to do, or what I did in my previous game, is I would get the production line set up, and then while it was building whatever objective I was after, I would go run around and explore the map. And there's reasons to do that. You find things that you can research and whatnot, and that is the reason you'd want to do that. All right, that's fine. Oh, I'm out of plates. All right. So we're going to do two things right now. Is I don't have any power problems yet. I'm going to grab some more concrete. I'm hoping that I can go, like, for example, Deathbound, like, the only thing here is I'm going to jump off. If I didn't have a parachute, I'd die. But I have a parachute. And the minute you touch ground, it pops off. So, yeah. Totally easy. All right, so we're now good on plates. That guy's draining, so what I need to do next... Jay? So how do you tell, how do you find out if someone has played Satisfactory without asking them if they played Satisfactory? It's exactly what Jay just typed in chat. That's exactly what happens. All right, so I should have... Dear Lord, that I felt that in my soul. All right, do I need ingots? I probably need those. Those I'm gonna trash. Bars. I think there might be some... I think I'm gonna put... Do I have ingots in here? I do. I'm gonna stick them in here for now. Eventually I have to solve that problem too, but not right now. And I'll be honest, I get triggered by having storage carts all over the map. So I do my best not to have that happen. Not storage carts, but these storage bins. This is what happens when you dismantle something and you don't have enough room in your inventory for it. All right, let's get those in there. Those and those. All right, so what we need to do right now, though, is we need to turn this off. And this. And this. Because we need to start building things up top where they belong. I gotta remind myself what is in here. Okay, these are rods. I'm good for rods for now. I don't need to get that drained yet. And that is screws. All right. All right, so let's go back up top. I think I've got enough raw materials that I can just go build what I need to build up top. Get my iron up to it. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get there. We're close to being able to get this cleaned up. Ictos, are you still here? I just realized that you donated $10 to Games for Love, and I don't think I heard the alert. Or if I did, I don't know if it played properly. So thank you for that. I apologize for being... I now know what your message meant, because I was looking in chat. I'll have to figure that out. Ideally, I want to have it pop up in my activity feed, but I don't know how to do that yet. So thank you for that. I literally just noticed by looking in OBS. So Ictos, thank you very, very, very much. Um, any help that that charity can get is awesome, and I very much appreciate it. And I apologize for missing that. Do I? Is it because? Why didn't that work? That should have played. Hold on a second. Maybe I know why. Okay. Oh, I know why. Okay, Ictos, I fixed it. Apologies. I might message you later. I didn't have the Tiltify alert box audio properties set. So it was certainly not, it was on monitor off instead of monitor and output. So thank you. Um, it has a very different alert than the rest of my alert soundscape. So, but thank you. And again, apologies for missing that. What are we doing here? Oh, come on. I don't want to do that. How much is built up in here? 152. Okay, so I think I'm good. The one good thing on this setup, and I'm sure Jay will appreciate this, is once you get this set up, it just runs and you don't have to do anything. All right, so that I'm fine on copper bars. Let's just get this extended out. That's what we'll do next. That way I can get my iron production stuff up here. Eventually I'm going to feel bad for covering up the beautiful valley down there, but not today. Because now I just need space. What next? So we got that, we got that. So I realized I didn't finish this because I was out of plates. There. Now that won't back up. Okay. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we've got concrete going there. We've got that going there. That is all well and good. Let us... I'm here actually, while I'm thinking about it. I want to do that, and I need to add to my to-do list. That, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're pretty close to being able to build the space elevator, and I think I'm going to build it out there in the center for now. Righty. Let's get iron. I think instead of... I think I'm going to do... I'm going to go out this way. No. This way for now. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up this backside. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to put a ramp down here, I think. What is that? I might need that later. And I'll go down in that cave in a little bit. Alright, so we got more than enough room to roam. And let's get a ramp built down here. No, I don't like that. There we go. We're gonna go down this way. And that is how quickly you run out of concrete. Almo, I might. I didn't do it in my previous save, so I will probably go nuke. And, you know, I just had a thought. I need to optimize my belts. Because what does this take? 45 a minute. It puts out 50. Okay, 15. It's 3 to 1. I need to go look and see what my... Hey, Crypt. That's putting 30. That's why. Let's upgrade real quick if I can do it. Logistics. Conveyor Mark II. I don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's how I can get more plates. I just noticed that my storage is empty. That means I can take all this stuff apart. Yeah. And we'll let that drain off, and that'll be good. What's in here? Okay, so I find on plates. I'm going to, yeah, just get rid of the copper ore. That'll give me enough space to... Wait, hold on. Jay, you didn't do oil? Oh, man. Okay, so, Jay, so this would be like the Industrial Revolution, like London in the mid-1800s, where it's just this haze of black smoke, right? Is that how I should picture that in my head? Because that's how I'm picturing that in my head. All right, so we got that. What am I running low on? But concrete's the only thing keeping me from building the elevator, and concrete's the only thing keeping me from building more other things. So good on rods for now. Actually good on screws for now. But I'll grab some more. Let's see. I don't need that power pole any longer. I think I'm actually ready to move this. Yes, I am ready to move this. Get rid of that guy. Oh yeah, yeah, I bet. There's probably any number of places. I'm just imagining Jay only ever doing coal. Oh, did it really? Oh, that is funny. That is funny. So I did oil, and then you know what I started doing? I spent a lot of time on rocket fuel. I think I was talking with Axeboy or somebody else around the blue hole, or not blue hole, but that area of the map where it has all the concentrated oil deposits, and I had the rocket fuel recipe and ended up doing that. That was awesome. I think it was Axeboy who said he never went nuclear. He just had rocket fuel everywhere. All right. Okay, that's good. That's empty. I can get rid of that. All right, so this is clear now, which is nice. Yeah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I dropped down Geo just because it was easy. I think I can just take that out, right? Yeah, perfect. All right, so now I can go up and redo. I can redo my base. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. We're just gonna call it my base. I think I'm gonna do it right here. Yes, so special, the hub. Yes. And best part is I don't need to power it. All right, so hub here, got power there. Let's do a workbench. Yeah, so you know the other funny thing? When my first playthrough, I didn't do anything with the awesome sync, ever, until really late in the game, which was a mistake. All right, so we're gonna have to do a crafting bench. Now, I don't want that crafting bench. I think it is mostly cosmetics, but you get cosmetic foundations and things, which are super neat. All right, what am I doing here? I need the equipment workshop. So I think... Yeah, I like it right there. Yeah, I started doing blueprints, and I did a like a parts hub. So the whole thing was, it was in the middle. It was it's somewhat spaghetti on that other save, but I would fill up my dimensional depots. I would fill up storage, so if I needed a lot in a hurry, it was always there, and the rest just overflowed. And I had an awesome sink on the top of every building, so I had 4. Basically, I did a batch of 4. I could just drop it down all at once. It was great. All right, so we're gonna do the MAM. Now I need 1 of those, so that's what we're gonna do. On that workbench. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop a few of these. I think the next production thing I do is gonna be the reinforced iron plates. But I've got 1 hard drive that I am hoping to research once I can drop the MAM down. So that's why I'm gonna drop the MAM now. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the MAM. Where are we gonna do it? Here. Now let's see if we can drop a short foundation. Yeah. All right, so this needs to be aesthetically pleasing somehow. That's fine. Eventually you get corner pieces, but this will work just fine for now. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I think I'm gonna do... And I don't mind the clipping, honestly. Alright, so let's get the MAM built. Okay, that's fine then. Alright, let's see what we got in here. I don't don't think I have any storage. No, I don't. All right. So the MAM is basically a research console. And you research things by dropping them in here. So it costs. So for example, somewhere, let's see what I can unlock right now. Something I have in my inventory. Yeah, I don't have those yet. Fine. Nutrients. I do have these. So it's if you see the cost, it costs 2. I've got 9. If I click on this, I can start research, and that takes just a few minutes. And then you unlock different parts of the recipe.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Yes. All right. So I've got one hard drive. That's this guy here. So hard drives are how you make life better for yourself. All right. So that's going to take 10 minutes. I'll let it run. Until then, we can go back to so concrete. So general order of operations are I'm going to get my iron ore production up here somehow. Now the question is how I'm going to do it. Jay will know in 10 minutes. We'll know in 10 minutes. I had a ramp here. At some point, I've got to put something down to get me down to ground level. I just don't remember where I put my ramp. There it is. No. This isn't where I put my ramp. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on going down there that way. Because I need to get iron up here somehow. And that's going to be... Actually, I know I need to go get concrete, so I might as well get it now. I think I have stuff in storage that I can... I had a minor heart attack here. I just imagined myself falling. I knew I had that. Yeah. This is the object scanner. I'm going to just keep that with me. That can go there. Oh, I can research the berries too. Oh, I got one. Okay. But I'll wait. Right, this is all fine. That's backed up. Okay, so that's got 128 EQ. That's all fine. I probably should go get more, but I don't need to just yet. All right. I was going to grab concrete before I went down there. ADR, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. All right. Now what I need to do is ramp up my concrete production. I don't have any way to do that just yet. And that is fine. Mad Cat. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Hopefully life is well. Happy New Year. So Mad Cat is a wonderful German friend of mine who plays a whole lot of EVE Online. We enjoy EVE Online. There's a few of us in here. Actually, Almo is very much an EVE Online player. All right. But Mad Cat, it's good to see you, dude. All right, so I'm going to dismantle that guy. That one's fine. But we already know... I think I want stuff to go that way still. So let's do that. All right. think I can do, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, has your health situation calmed down? I hope it has. Or at least you've got a handle on it. And you know what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. Because that was scary as hell. Alright, so the whole thought process here is I'm gonna go that direction with my iron, and I need to make sure I know exactly how much this is outputting. So that outputs 60 a minute. That outputs 60. And that outputs 60. So that's 180. So we're going to do some fun and exciting things here. Alright, so that, I don't need this. I don't need that. Or that just yet. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I do need that. But I think I'm going to think of this differently. So if I go here and go here, so it's in the center. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I understand that completely. And if there's any way I can help, you know I will, my friend. Alright, so those have power. Power's good. Alright, everything's green. Let's figure out how I'm going to get 180 per minute. So, Rebel, on this particular game... here, let me do this. Let me save real quick. How am I doing on time? Okay, I'd start in 16 minutes. Let me save this real quick. Do that. Save. There's only one planet. Now, when you start the game, there's 4 possible biomes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they ever... Do they name it? They might name the planet in the introduction, but I'm old and forgot already what it was called. But basically, your whole goal is you get down to the planet, and you're supposed to exploit the resources and ostensibly save mankind. Now, I haven't finished it yet. A few others in chat have, so don't spoil it, whatever it is. But you eventually accomplish whatever your goal is. But it's kind of nebulous. Not nebulous. They don't really tell you why you're doing all this other than, hey, you're going to save mankind. I don't know if you actually do that or not. But this is essentially like a factory simulator. And it's good for serotonin farming, at least for me. All right. Doing on time here. So our goal, before I do anything else today, is to get the space elevator built. Yeah, nearby Saturn. Yep, exactly. It's one of the moons. Now, actually, Rebel, I take that back. I'm disappointed. I've been on my best behavior today, but you missed the perfect opportunity to say it's near Uranus. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's a missed opportunity. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Rebel. This is a... See, I knew I could count on Mad Cat to take that to the next level. I think get rid of this. That is funny as shit. Okay. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here, I don't, maybe going this way is a bad idea, but I've got all kinds of flat free space there, and I've got a ramp partially built. So, yes, I've got a ramp down, partially built here. Actually, the one thing I do need to do is I need to go find another, yes. Yes, we are anti-swamp ass here. All right. I'm so confused right now. I take that back. You know what? I'm not doing this ramp here. I'm going to leave that just like it is. And I'm going to... I think I'm going to do this a different way. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Oops. I'm going to go mushroom hunting. So this is one of those things where, look, oh look, I found a hole to go into. Giggity. So I'm going to go down here. So I don't actually remember what's here. And there's nothing scary yet. Why is it not getting... And Jay, if you're still here, you know what just popped up? Uh-oh. I see a summer sloop. That's what that thing is there. I also see a spider, which is what the thing is in front of it. We're not going to go do that. I would rather not go in the hole. Yes. Okay, see. Oh, see? The spider saw me. I hate these little fuckers. Yep. Okay, so I don't have enough space for that. What don't I need here? I don't need that. Or that. Alright, so we'll take that.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired.
Yep.
Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Yeah, that's terrifying. So Jay, the research just finished, so because I know it's getting late for you, you will either be smug, or you're gonna hate me. Odds of you being smug are pretty high. Because if it's the, was it the alternate screw recipe? Yeah. Yeah, the giant spooters, especially over in whatever the hell that area is called. You know, we're all dead inside a little bit. All right, here we go. Jay, you ready? Okay, add it to my hard drive.
Hard drive analysis
Okay.
completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
So here's the question. You don't have to hate me because it's not the alternate screw recipe. It is the alternate wire recipe, which means I can make wire out of iron bars. I could keep that. The bolted frame might be a good one, or I can rescan. Yeah. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, let's do this. I haven't done this in a bit, so. Oh, yeah. See, I played this game for a lot of hours. Let's just double check and see how many, because today I learned something from my buddy Mad Cat. I didn't realize that I could just keep them there. How many? I'm checking to see how long I've actually played this. So I have. Oh, I guess I only have 243.4 hours. That's not bad. But I didn't. Yeah, I realized. I thought you had to take them. Oh. 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 God damn. Okay. See? I learned something. Thank you. So in that case, I was going to do a poll, but you know what? I don't need to do a poll. I won't go. I'm just gonna leave it there. Because I don't really need them right now. Here, let's do this first. I need... Is there more limestone? Thought there was one here close. Okay, there's one. There's 88. Oh, that's what that guy is. Yeah, I knew there was one there. Alright. So, I've got enough to do the space elevator. Yeah, got it. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that. Let's see. So I really need to get more concrete. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of optimization to do. That is really the key. I can't do anything more there. Oh, really? Mad Cat. Okay. I didn't realize that there was a bug to let you do that. Now, I would probably not want to exploit it, but, you know. I'm also the same guy that was playing Farming Simulator and would re-roll the store until something I wanted was on sale. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to shut up now. All right. So let's do this. So I'm not going to go down in that hole with the spooter. Yeah. I suppose that is true. Okay, so let's do this. I forgot I had some other things I could research here real quick. Alien megafauna. I think I have that. Yeah. Can research that guy. I thought I had one here. Yep, I do.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
I just realized that when this window pops up, it has a little bit of a graying or a defocus effect back there. Okay.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay. Let's do that guy. I haven't found any bacon agarics yet.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I bet you do. Sometimes I do too. I won't lie. I got a power slug here, don't I? Okay, do I? But I don't have a... Is this just... Okay, one blue power slug. Which one do I have? Alright, I don't have... Alright, I'm just going to avoid the fact that this is called a spitter. That joke is too easy. But I thought I had a blue slug over here. Let's do that. No, I don't. Okay, so I don't need the cartridges because I'm not doing the event. Thank you. Nice, Almo, nice. All right, where am I at? Okay, I think I've researched everything. I've learned a few things. Wait, holy shit. That was fast. That was really fast. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, let me get my iron stuff sorted. And then we'll do... I need to figure out how I'm going to get down there, though. I think what I'm going to do is... Yeah, we're gonna be SMRT smart. All right, I'm gonna zoom vertically down there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just jump. So I need to zoom from here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. Yeah, we don't want those guys there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Don't need that there either. I'm going to take this and just... I don't want to have everything just floating in the sky necessarily. So, I'll go there, and I will take this one. And I'll zoom it straight up to there. Is that how I want to do that? Guess it really doesn't matter. Does it? There. That'll work. I'll have to put some lights down here. It's dark. So, now let's build ourselves some straight. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. Eventually, that's kind of what I want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I think I'm going to... Because I don't... Well... Okay, so I get here so I can see it? Yeah. So this is at 60. This other one's at 60. We're gonna... Now, at least for this one, the way I like to play this is I'd like to have as little overlap as possible. Why can't I just walk into that? But I'm going to do 3 parallel. Okay, I'll put that there for now. I'll get this sorted. My thinking here is I'm just going to take 3 lines right up. All right, ads are going, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll click the button here. While ads are going, I missed that. Let me do a quick save real quick. All right, we're good there. All right. That is perfecto. All right, and then we'll just... Hopefully I left myself enough room. Okay, get a drink of water. And then we'll get these turned into ingots, plates, or plates, bars, and screws. I think I'll do 3 separate lines, so we'll just get the output of 60 plates, rods, and screws. So there'll be 1 line each. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can figure out my... no, they're all normals. Yeah, so normal. I think this is all of these are normal. Yeah. Where's yeah. Normal. I could probably look on the map too, but that's too easy. Yeah, this is literally just the starting area. I think I started right up top there. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let's get that blue slug, and I'll put that in the MAM. And I will cut some trees. Oh yeah, I know there's quite a few. I literally haven't left this valley at all. And we still got about 45 seconds of ads. I didn't do anything too bad here. So we'll build anything new. Because, you know, hearing a chainsaw is very enjoyable. Okay, I'll get that. But I'll get the slug. Alright, 16 more seconds on the ads. I can get these tossed in there. Wait till it's done. Come on now. Alright. Alright, thank you for sticking with it. I know we don't like ads, but it's the only way Daddy Bezos can get paid. Alright, so we get that done. Let's get this in the MAM while I'm thinking about it. So we've almost got everything moved. I've only had to rebuild it once. Let's go throw our wood things in. I don't remember what this line was for. Okay, the wood goes in the empty one. There's a joke in there somewhere. Yep, alright, 81 wood, fine. The leaves go in here. Yeah, as long as that's still backed up, that's fine. Alright. Anything I can drop off, I don't need to carry around just yet. Those are food. Yeah. Yep, thank you, sir. I knew someone would take the bait. Blue slug, nutrients, power slugs, yeah. Yep. And it's been so long since I've done this, I don't remember what I unlock. Oh, okay.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Alright, so we're going to research this right now. And I'm going to research overclocking right now. Oh, gotcha. Alright, and I've got a power core.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
Yep. Power slugs. So overclocking is definitely something that you want to learn early. Because
overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Yes, it does. It's the surest way to break all of your buildings. Just saying. All right, so I don't need to hatch it yet. All right. What's my power grid look like? Okay, so the blue line is... God, I'm gonna have to... You know what? I'm gonna have to definitely remind myself. Right, so... That's usage. Yeah, so I'm consuming 17.9. That's this guy. Max consumption is at 57. I'm producing... Yeah. There's a way to read that graph, and for the life of me... Yeah, I know. I'm in the process of kind of rebuilding. So my power consumption is super low right now. All right, so. Okay, so you know what? Does this make sense to do it here? Maybe. Because I kind of want to have factories there, maybe. I've got all this room. I think I'm gonna do my factories here, but let's get the ores and things to where they need to go. Yeah. The question is there a way to... Side note, don't try to build when you're on a parachute. It does not work well. I just need plates for this. Alright, I want that to be inline and there we go. That'll work. And note to self, don't get yourself stuck in your belt. And the belts will move with you standing on them, just as an FYI. Alright, so... Okay, so we can do a conveyor. Is there a way I can get up there without having to climb the whole thing? There is. All right, Jay. Good night, man. Sleep well. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Let's see if I can just get it lined up there, and that'll look good enough. Much love, my friend. Much love. I don't want to do this twice, so let me go to the top. I'll do it from the top. Now, I'm looking at the thing. Looks like they changed the way durability works in 1.0. Because I'm not seeing anything that I've built losing durability. Alright, so that's all fine. Yeah. Alright, so what I found, sometimes if you want to cheat, you can do this. Do I want to do it that way? No, I don't. But I'll take a look at it. And by cheat, I mean this will let you snap a belt to it without having to guess. It'll just snap. So that's what we're gonna do here. So, if I've done everything correctly, what should happen now is I will do this. And this, and of course, I don't know that I have done it correctly, because oh dear God. You know what? We're gonna rethink this just a bit. Okay, so I did doing edges there, so we're gonna do that again. No, I want that. I want this. Yeah. Yeah, they used to. I thought some things did have durability, but maybe I am misremembering. Okay, so that. And we're gonna do this. All right. That will work for now. Question is, can I do this? Yeah, I thought. Yeah. All right, that'll work. I'm happy with that. All right, so we got that up. Let's do another compartment conveyor. Yeah, so I didn't account for the... Normally what I would do is I'd put some stuff down, a floor down there, and run it along the floor. That way I didn't have this garbage. But I'll deal with that. Otherwise this is going to take me literally forever. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to fix it later. Hell. Alright, so now I need to go... Ugh, that is hideous. But I'll live. was. That was. What was? I guess that's maybe the question I have. Alright. If I'm out and about, I'm going to cut down trees. Because industry must continue. Yep. Alright. Let's get this fixed. Where is there a dismantle crate? Alright, let's see how we're going to get from there to here. Okay, so... No! Alright, this one works. Yeah, I can't wait for blueprints. That is all I'm gonna say. Alright, that one is fine. So, how do we fix it? I should have known that was gonna be too close. And honestly, it's everything's too close. So... as usual, I'm overthinking it. I bet I could do... that. And that. Yep, overthinking it. So let's just hop down here real quick then. Get our resources back. That's really all I need for now. Okay, let's cut ourselves some trees down. And yeah, there we go. That now means we have a whole bunch of iron ore ready to go. No, not iron ore from trees. If we have iron ore, these things are moving iron ore up the top of where my factory is going to be. I was just cutting trees because I need that to run the rest of my stuff. Hey, Soccer. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Alright. Right. Oh no, that's no good. Don't fry your computer. Alright, let me get that out of the way. Because at some point I do need to get my shit together. Yeah, alright. So, my lovely idea beforehand is going to work just fine right now. Okay, so got that guy there. That guy there. We got this guy in the middle. That means this comes here. And then all of my hideous architecture gets put back, or gets fixed. And then I don't need to put any more of these things here. It'll be nice and uniform. Because I'm going to route all of this stuff over there. And I'm going to go this way. And we want straight. And what I'm remembering from my time last time is I need to give myself about that much room. All right, Mad Cat, take it easy, buddy. Oops, hold on. Get it. We gotta make a Gantt chart with mixed all my journeys and stories and mixed ag report. Okay, that is totally fair. And I understood every single one of the acronyms. That is awesome. Tell me you're not a professional, without telling me you're a professional. Wait, I don't think I said that right. Tell me you're a professional without telling me you're a white-collar professional. That's it. Okay. God, I need blueprints. I think I need to fast track to getting blueprints. There. Soccer, have you played this game before? It's like literally OCD simulator. Yeah, so it itches, or it scratches that problem-solving itch that people like you and I seem to have. At least that is how I would always describe it. Alright. And what I'm doing is just I'm ignoring the fact that I have hideous, awful stuff lining up elsewhere. But I gotta move this power pole. Wait, which power? It's this one I want to move. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you know, yeah, I've had to explain it to people that work for me, and I've had the same struggle. It is definitely real. All right, so we've got lots of iron ore, so let's get our plates. Let's get our plates going. That's all coming in at 60, so let's get some smelters down. Hopefully they've got enough. Do I have enough room? Yeah. Okay, get the thing lined up there. And let's just remind ourselves. Okay. So we've got... It's going to be 2 smelters per line. Okay. And what I've learned is we put our splitters... Okay, that's not that's a joiner. Okay, so the splitter goes here first. For that. And I need to just look at something real quick. Logistically speaking, that's 60 resources a minute. Text from my wife. Is that yesterday? Is that today? That was yesterday. One second, please. Okay, but let's do this. We're going to just get these ready to go. Okay, so, and I'm saying okay a lot. This means I'm going to use all of my ore at the rate it's coming in. So this is ingots. Nope. Oh, I don't have power. So how do we get power from there? I haven't really worked out how I'm going to do power poles just yet. So I think what we'll do is one here. Power poles are always going to go in the center of the black doohickeys. Put one there. We're going to put another one, let's just say here now. And then what we do is we say power up. Oops. No, click you. Click you. I swear I clicked that. What the hell is going on? This should all be powered. But it's not. Okay, so power line, good. Why are you red? Maybe that's why. Okay. Alright, we're good. Sorry about that. Don't mind me. Alright, so this outputs at 30 ingots a minute. Alright, so that means we need to have... Oh, you know what? My gray... I'm an idiot. So, just realized how to read my power. Alright, so this top line is my capacity. That's how much I'm generating. This blue line is my max. And I'm way down here. So I've got lots of power to spare. That's the gist of it. So I've got 2 smelters. I need 2 factories. Now, do I have these? Probably have these too close to too far apart. Fuck. Yes, it does. Like, soccer, I don't know if you probably don't want to stream it necessarily, but I think you would enjoy this a lot. Probably an embarrassing amount of enjoyment. Because I know I do. Why are you lining up? That's why. Okay. Alright, you know what? I really miss... Oh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That lines up. That... Yeah, there's a problem. Alright, guess what? You get moved right now. Because it doesn't line up, and we're not playing that game. Cubatory, that's interesting. Oh, actually, Almo, you know what? I thought of you the other day. Let me just find it real quick. I tried a demo that made me think of you. And where is it? Modulus? Maybe you were playing the demo. But I think it's called Modulus. Brainy, how are you, buddy? Oh, FTL is awesome. The funny part is I don't think I played FTL a ton. I've got it. Alright, so there's that. That lines up. Then I can do, no, 3. Power you up. recipe in there. I want ingots. There. That goes straight there. This goes straight here. Alright, this is going to be... That's outputting 30. Takes 30 iron ingots in. That's good. That is iron plates also. Now, eventually I can copy and paste the... Yeah. Almo, I'll send it to you. I think it's called Modulus. M-O-D... You know how to spell modulus. Damn it. But anyway, I thought of you because I know how you enjoy those kinds of games, and it is very much one of those kinds of games. All right, so now we have these are going to be plates only. Let's build ourselves a storage depot. I think we're going to do it in line with that guy. And then we're going to do a merger. Bingo. So now we have an efficient plate manufacturing line. That is good. Brainy, are you playing this too? Yeah, this is one of those games where, again, and I think you're a problem solver. Oh, that Brainy, I'm going to reach out to you separately while I'm thinking about it. That thing we talked about a few months back is probably going to come to a point where I'm ready to do it soon. So as soon as I am ready to do that, I'll ping you. If you're still interested, you're able to and want to do it. All right, so this next one, so that's plates. I need rods. So let's think through our rod situation, shall we? All right, so our smelters are going to go in the center of the square. Is that right? Yeah, center of the square. We're going to go in line with the other ones. Okay, that's down that line, so we're just going to do power while we're thinking about it. That's going to go here. Then we're going to go here. Yes, Mad Cat. I'm talking about my rod. I'm talking about your rods. So this is apparently a Japanese version. And if you get that, I highly respect you. All right, so this is also ingots, good. Ingots, good. It's got power, so let's get this conveyor situation situated. Wait. And I need a splitter. Okay, that's good. All right, got it. Something like, well, no, actually nothing like that, Mad Cat. Oh, that's awesome, Brainy. I'm glad to hear it. It's one of those ones where it's easy to lose track of time. Very, very easy to lose track of time. All right, so this has got ore to ingots. All right, and let's do some more constructors. this lined up properly. It should do that. Oh, you are not innocent by any stretch of the imagination, sir. Not even close. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I need to go make wires. Or cable. I need to go lay some cable. That's what needs to happen. Then I can take care of my concrete situation. Wrong thing. 900 cable. Yeah, that's more than enough. And eventually I'll drain the storage down there. Yeah, no, Brainy, I haven't eaten lunch yet. It's almost 3 o'clock. I should probably go eat. Because if I'm not careful, I'll be here all day. Alright. Okay, she's busy. I will need to go air up some things. How much wire do I need? Because eventually what's they need to happen is I need to get wire production going also. Alright, I'm sorry, not wire. Cable production. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's go this way. Alright, so I need another constructor, which for whatever reason takes wires. And I'm going to need plates in a minute. Alright, so we're going to do that. These are going to make iron rods. And so is that guy. And then we're going to, because we need symmetry, we're going to do a merger. No, 6. There we go. And then we'll do a storage container. There we go. Why does it do that? I hate it when it does that. It's like I didn't snap to that section. All right. So, what have we done so far? We've got almost a full storage container. Yeah, exactly. Well, eventually what'll happen is once I'm not stuck here on the ground, I'll have to look at it, and that will be unbearable. Alright, so we've got rods, plates. I am rapidly running out of room, which means I'm going to need more concrete, so I should probably solve that problem right now. So, concrete production is slow, at least at this point. Alright. This might be a time to overclock. That might be a good idea. So, let's do that. So, overclocking, I can't make them yet, but these power shards allow me to overclock. So what happens is it went from 30 production, right, to, well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense at all. What am I can't do that just yet. Okay. So I can overclock and underclock, right? But that means that I need consistent limestone coming in. Okay. Because my problem right now is I've got limestone not coming in fast enough. So let's think about this. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can amp this guy up. Now I could do some funkiness and get that other limestone here, but let's just see what I can get this to. So if I get it to 250, that gets me at 75 a minute. The math on there is kind of a pain, so let's... 60 a minute is respectable. Okay, so it's normally doing 30, so my belts can do 60. Okay, so maybe I can downgrade. I can downgrade those other belts. Yeah, let's do that. Organization. No, logistics. Okay, that's already a Mark 1. Fine. Okay. So I'm increasing the output there. Oh god, yeah, I know. Especially the hover pack is perfect. I built so many railroads with that silly thing. Alright, so we're gonna convert this. No. Yeah, so what I want to do is I'm gonna downgrade these guys. Because I don't need them to be don't need them to be Mark II just yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is coming in at 60. All right. It's taking in... So here's where the math comes in, right? So I need 90. What happens if I overclock this? Can I get it to 60? That's what I really want this at 60. Because if it's 60, at least I'm not... Target production rate. Oh, hold on. No, I want... Yes, you can type in here, by the way. And I hit the wrong key. I think I want this at 135%. And I keep hitting that. I think I need to hit enter instead. Nope. 134. 100... Can I be 0.5? I'm looking at the wrong thing, of course. 0.4. Maybe it is 33. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, it's been a while, Mad Cat. I was like, wait a minute, I'm overthinking this yet again. But at least it'll increase my concrete production. No, I'm at a point now where I can definitely build my space elevator, but I'm not ready to do that yet. How are we doing on time? We are at... It's probably time for me to go eat, now that I think about it. And stretch and do all those things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, I know, Axe Boy. Overthinking it's half the fun. Okay, got that sorted. I got that sorted. I got power. I should probably go dump my crud in here. Because I am... like I'm, okay, yeah. I just noticed that I have my line down there running my power. Looking a little empty. Not empty here, which is fine. But Fortunately, my power's looking good. All right. I still need. We got plates, rods. Guess I can wait on screws. Let's do this. Let's Okay, so I've got wire someplace. I need iron plates, which I should have a bunch of here. Yeah. And I got copper wire I can grab over here. But let's get this sorted right now. I do this. How big is this guy? That's monstrous. Let's get our space elevator built, or at least get it so I can figure out how big. Yeah. Yeah. What this is telling me is I don't have enough space to build it. That's what I was afraid of. All right. Well, we'll just dip into our concrete reserves, I suppose. Get our factory. What vertical I want. Zoop. And that'll help. Yeah. Nope, not right now, I don't, Almo. I'll make it aesthetically pleasing and somewhat realistic at some point, just not today. No, eventually what I'll do, actually, I do kind of care if it floats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make structures. I'm going to make pillars when I need to bring things up, at least in the short term, and then I'll then make it aesthetically pleasing after that. But no, right now, I do not care. It's just going to be really, really dark down on the bottom until I get some lights down there. Yeah, okay, so... I definitely need concrete. Because that's how quickly concrete goes. So all that work that I just did to get it sped up is all for naught. I didn't mean to do that. Note to self, you can't look up through your parachute. But what you can do is finish your shit before you die. Ow. Alright, so that is, what is this? Okay, more impure iron. Oh man, I didn't need to go that far. Awesome. Alright, so let's while I'm thinking about it, let's get some more wood. There we go. So fun fact, where I grew up, logging was one of the main industries. So the sound of a chainsaw is a tiny bit reassuring. Now, it could be the two-stroke fumes. Oh yeah, look how dark it is. down here. It's terrible. Yep, that is terrible. All right, I might as well grab these while I can. That means I can... That one's good. Okay, I've got more rods than I... I've got more rods than I know what to do with. Haha. Oh, that's where this was. I did have a blue slug. Damn it. All right. I forgot I had this down here. What is in here? And I don't need... Do need plates. Yeah. All right. So there's that. I think what we're going to do is... I'm not going to solve my cement situation right now. I am going to see if I can get the space elevator built, and that'll allow us to progress forward, and then I can solve my problems at another time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm starting to get hungry, and I should eat. So let's see how much we have. I'm ready to build everything except... All right, it's not quite enough. Let's maybe dump off some wood in here. Wood, good. And leaves. Alright, and what else I can do? I don't need that. I think I'm good to go. Motors are fine. Nuts are fine. All right. Let's go put these in storage for now, and eventually I will go take care of that. Good with concrete. I've got enough wire. The ingots in here. I'll need them at some point, but not right now. All right. I know I'm going to need that. Do I have enough space to build the elevator? Should have enough space right now. And no, I still can't mantle. Alright, so let's see if we can build this guy. Alright, so I'm not getting the error about... That's right. It does need to go in. I can manually move it if I need to, but... Yeah, we'll do there. When I have concrete. Can I just make some? Did I? Or did I do a dumb and get rid of my limestone? I bet I did. Yep, I did. Do I have any over here? Of course not. That would be too easy. Alright, well, we wait. Let me just do this. Is it V? Yeah, it's V. Alright, I can't scan for it yet. What else can I do in here? Anything? Alright, I don't have that. I don't have that yet. Don't have one of those. I'll eventually find them. I don't have a gold one. Okay, so there's not a lot I can do in the MAM right just yet. What else is in here? Not really. I need to get up to... I suppose I could try the jump pads and the landing pads, maybe? I didn't really try those before. Yeah, so I don't have a ton. I don't have a ton there. Let's go see what options we have here. Yes. All right. How much more time do we think we've got? I've got 422. That's 78 concrete. Let's take a look real quick. All right. I am getting to the point where I need to deal with my power. Getting pretty close. the overclocking of that that thing didn't help. So that's all fine. That's pretty close. That's close. 74. Actually, I'm almost there. I'll get this built. That's gonna be a good point. Just good time to for me to go be an adult. Bingo. All right. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to put our space elevator let me get up on top of something that I can actually see. And you can't really do this in real life. Running inside of a machine is generally considered a bad idea, but not here. So what I really need to do is get right up here. And let's get our space elevator up here. I know there's a way to nudge, but I'm not going to worry about nudging just yet. And there we go. Oops. And we'll look at it build. The big glorious space elevator. And here's the rest of it. Come on. There's the elevator, or the siren. I like this one. And oh yeah, there we go. Don't mind the fact that yeah, I've just connected to something from space.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
I won't. I will not. Okay, so here's what that means. Yeah, no pressure at all. No pressure. Let's get the next milestone start. Okay, that's right. I gotta build those things. Shit gets real soon. So I have to build those things. And I missed ad break. God damn it. Okay, while we're doing that, so let's do this. This is a good place to save, so I'm gonna save right now. Save the game once an hour. Yes, good. Let's do this. All right, I have to make those before I can do anything else. That is all fine. Okay. Let's so while ads are going, who do we want to raid? I'm just figure out a way to sort this. We could do someone else playing Satisfactory. You can do one of our stream friends. I'm inclined to raid one of our stream friends. How do y'all feel? Yeah, I know who we're gonna raid. I know who we're gonna raid. It'll be fantastic. Let me just do this real quick. Okay, so everyone, thank you for coming by today. We actually got quite a bit done. My whole point here was to move from down in that valley up here. So at least now I've got space to work and once I get more concrete going, I'll be able to get that sorted. That'll be fun. Hold on a second. What is this? Okay. For some reason, KB, that got auto-modded. I'm not real sure why. Oh, you know what? And I should probably wait until ads are done. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just really, I need a shave. But let me, let's get the ads done. It's another 45 seconds. But anyway, it's been a good day. I think we got things moved. I like it. So I need to adjust that command. Also, maybe I'll set it so it only runs once. Or maybe I'll disable it. I don't know. And the funny thing, Rome, is KB just typed that in chat. I didn't delete it. Nothing deleted it. I was trying to figure out why it got auto-modded. But yeah, that's funny. Oh, good. Okay. All right. So for those of you that got whacked by ads, sorry. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go on a raid. I did want to say thank you to everyone who came by today. I certainly wanted to thank Pascaroni for the raid, Pascaroni for the sub, Rome for the 5 gifted, and DJ for the 69 bits. And actually, Soccer. Are you still here, Soccer Chick? Please tell me you're here. I'm hoping this works.
Put that in your bank and spank
Yeah,
it.
it worked.
I am so sorry I just said that.
So, Soccer, I had that as a bit donation and it made me laugh, so thank you. But anyway, thank you for coming by. Thank you for everything. Thanks for having fun. I'm gonna try to be live tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get up early and we can have coffee and hopefully make some progress on this thing. But thank you. Let's go raid Damn It to Hell. I haven't had a chance to raid him in a while. And I need to figure out where the hell that window went. Yeah, 69. Okay, there's that window. Good. But anyway, thank you so much. I'm gonna go back to. I still have to figure out my buttons, but because if I try to go to my ending screen, it doesn't work very well. Anyway, thank you. We'll switch over here. Love you guys. Have a stay around for the raid, please, and then we'll go see Damn It. Bye.